together, doesn't it? Anyway, tonight we are honoured by a gentleman that we have sort of had a little bit of fun without him knowing about in the past. Don Bull is with us. This is Don Bull. Now, he is the guy that knows everything about corkscrews. He is the chairman of the board. He is the ultimate boss of the International Correspondence, which is another fancy word for Society of Corkscrew Addicts. Now, they make no bones about this. They are addicts. Let me explain. Don is an avid corkscrew collector. He has a personal collection of over 2,500 corkscrews. Just take a look at what we've got here from the parlor of Bull. Look at this. Who would ever believe that so many different corkscrews were made? Now, here's the reason why we have Don on the show tonight. The ICGA has a limited membership of 50. 50. Kurt isn't a member, Robin isn't a member, Susan isn't a member, even your dad Murray isn't a member.
I couldn't be a member.
Why?
I think it's only male.
Well, then you've got to protest. You've got to go down there to Maryland
exactly.
on the next lobster
and wear
killing.
A shirt.
You've got to do it. It's such an exclusive club that there is a waiting list of 12 wannabe corkscrew collectors. Can you believe this? Only in America. And only here at the Television Food Network do we find these oddball things. Don, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How many corkscrews are there actually in your personal collection?
Well over 2,500, right?
Well over. Well over. 2,600, 27?
Probably about 2,700.
Now, what's the most unusual corkscrew?
This one that I brought along are the most unusual.
But this was your cane as you walked into the studio
yes,
tonight.
This one has a corkscrew in it.
No.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that.
This is the Luderman corkscrew.
The Luderman?
The Luderman corkscrew. I've traced this back to 1890.
Yes.
It was carved by a Philadelphia artist named Derek White in that period.
Yes.
And it was the posed was Howard.
He's not
Luderman.
very happy.
He's an
Mr.
accountant.
Luderman.
He was an accountant in Philadelphia.
Ah, it wasn't done on April the 14th.
No, that's correct.
Now, how long have you been collecting corkscrews?
Since the mid-70s.
So that's like 24 years.
Let's figure out how many that is per year.
Well, that's only 100 a year.
Yes, I would say so.
And there are books on this subject?
Yes.
Look at this.
Corkscrews for Collectors by Dr. Watney from England.
Yes.
Okay.
You would
Is
know,
he a member?
You would
He is a
know
member.
that the English had something to do with a wacky, offbeat subject, wouldn't
That's
you?
right. He's a founder of the group.
Yes.
1974, as
Right.
is Paolo De Sanctis, who has done he's an Italian who's done a beautiful book
Now,
on
can you
corkscrews.
actually
This is a
believe
lovely
this?
book.
Can you actually believe this, that the Italians would publish a book called The Corkscrew, A Thing of Beauty?
Yes.
Now, why is this a thing of beauty?
Look
I mean,
at
it's a
it.
bit of
Look at
metal,
it.
isn't it?
Look
That
at it.
takes a bit of cork out of a bottle of glass.
Look at this one, Robin.
Look at him. It's beautiful.
Look at this.
Look at this. This is sterling.
Now,
This looks like
this is a lot of money here on in our penthouse kitchen
That's
tonight,
correct.
isn't it?
Yes.
Worth priceless.
Yes. Great. You going to walk me back to my car?
No, we have the Burns security staff here
good,
at the Food
good.
Network.
How much
who will-
insurance do you have out on this table right
safe.
now?
I'm safe.
Now, are you the owner of the largest collection of corkscrews in the world? In America?
It is one of
in
the
New York?
One of the largest.
One of the largest.
One of the largest collections.
It's unbelievable.
What was your first corkscrew?
That's a very difficult question to answer. I
What
think
was
it
your second corkscrew?
I think it was a very simple wood.
We
handle.
always remember our first
Very simple wood
corkscrew.
handle type, similar to that, which is
Well, it's ordinary, isn't it? Bit boring.
Wait, there's got to be a story
Except
about
for
this
one
one.
Except,
It's left-handed.
no.
Yes. Think about it. As you're driving the worm into the cork, which way does it go?
It goes to the right.
Left-handed. Okay.
Really? And left-handed people do this?
Left-handed.
Isn't
Left-handed people also
isn't it
drink
amazing
wine.
what you find out about life when you
Wait.
live in New York?
Indeed, indeed. And
It's
I'm left-handed, and I wasn't aware of this. So.
Well, it's for you.
Exactly.
These are very
For
small.
you later.
That could be the smallest corkscrew collection in the world.
Hervé Villachez used to own this collection, and you bought it from the estate.
These are actually for opening perfumes, inks, medicine bottles, etc. Okay, as you can see, these are ladies' corkscrews.
People out there in television land would not believe that such things existed, but this is true. This is not made up. This is very serious stuff.
This is serious
I'm
stuff.
joking. I'm slightly mocking, but this is dead serious, this stuff,
As
right?
screwy as can be.
It's... I can't believe he said it. I was trying to resist it. Now, how does one become a member of this extraordinary organization of collectors of corkscrews?
Well, we're at 50, which, as you stated, is
that's the limit.
That's the
So
limit.
only 50.
So one has to die Okay, if a member dies, somebody can get in that's on that waiting list, or if we boot somebody out, or if they resign.
What are the grounds for booting?
Well, you have to,
What's ground for killing?
you have to attend annual meetings.
And if you don't show up?
If you don't show up 1 out of 3 years, you're
Are
out.
there 50 lunatics like you sort of scouring the earth?
There's more.
Finding corkscrews?
There's more.
What's that one over there? You shave while you're opening a bottle of wine?
Which one? This one?
That one. Look at this.
Okay. Think about the dust on the top of the bottles. Okay.
Right.
Wipe the dust off.
God, it's
And here's
amazing.
another one.
It's amazing.
That's from 1802. It's
Wow.
an English corkscrew.
But you know, there must be a danger to your life, to your members. This is the most valued society, 50 of you. You can't get in until somebody kicks the bucket.
That's right.
What, do you worry about your...
Well, there's nobody behind me with a corkscrew like this.
Well, could be. Could be. Let me call Gil Carcetti, the district attorney in Los Angeles, and see what he says about it. And you've even got the club tie on, which is...
Well, this actually isn't the club tie. This is one that's commercially available.
Ooh.
You also can buy one in Lord and Taylor. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say anything in here.
Okay.
I like this one.
Good.
Why is this one?
How about these?
We have one.
Oh, no, cork it. It's embarrassing. I mean, I thought Donald Trump's birthday invitation was embarrassing. But this is worse. Anyway, is there something like, what is that? This is very heavy.
Yes.
This is...
It was owned by Al Capone.
He didn't use this to open bottles, did he?
Yes, he did. It was
He couldn't
used.
smack a few people around?
It's like a vice, you know.
You see,
Well,
it mounts on,
Vice Al Capone.
mounts on a bar.
Yes.
Okay. Drive the cork in.
Like a
you
cherry
pull it back
pitter.
out, okay?
Like a cherry pitter.
It was used in his bar on Van Buren Street in Chicago.
I have a feeling that people got their hands trapped
Probably.
in there.
Right, exactly.
Probably a lot
You
of
know,
them.
tell me the truth.
Do you want
Is
to
it-
demonstrate one of these?
Can we?
Sure.
Which
have a
one?
bottle of wine.
Can I pick any one?
Well,
What's the oddest one here that we could get you to open that bottle of Zinfandel with?
what we might want to use.
A difficult one. Something that presents just a tad of a challenge.
Why don't we use one that works, that is old and works well, from the 19th century, a French piece.
All right?
Oh, the
Old and
Excels-
works well.
Excelsior.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
Is this bone up here?
And I know she's watching tonight in Los Angeles.
Oh,
It
yes.
was only a joke. No extra money.
Let's see if it's left-handed first. I'd hate to have that happen to me. Okay. Now, the key in any corkscrew,
Yes?
as you know, is...
Oh.
Golly.
Oh, the man is punctured his hands.
Somebody gave me a
Sent
funny
for an
bottle,
ambulance.
Somebody gave me a funny bottle of wine.
Oh, no! Look at this.
no.
The chairman of the board has
Look, I've
screwed
done
up
it.
his corkscrew.
I've done it.
That is... You may be drummed out of the association.
You're right. I'd probably be thrown out. There's
And
room
we
for a
don't
new
have any
member
glasses
now.
here anyway because our crack research staff didn't plan for you to pour it after you'd
I told you
opened
it was French. What do you expect?
I like that.
We should have
I
used
like
an
that.
English one.
They do everything wrong, the French. Anyway, this has been a lot of fun. So there's no point in asking where people apply for information or membership because you just tell them get screwed.
That's right.
How do you pick one of the waiting list people to get on?
They don't.
Is there an election?
They apply to the right. The right has the sole power to bring people in or boot people out. That's me for the present time.
Is this headquartered in New York?
There are no headquarters.
There are
It floats.
It just
Anonymous.
happens to be who's in charge of the organization.
anonymous and unknown.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do next when we return, because we're going to grill the new publisher and editor of New York Magazine about life in the big bad apple. Is it great? Is it bad? Could this happen in Cincinnati? Why does New York lead the world? Why are we in New York? Because I love New York, and so does Kurt Anderson. We'll be back in just a moment.